I have your questions. Sit down, get y'all some tea, some tequila, some Chardonnay, whatever you prefer. And come on, have a talk with me. Come on, let's go.
Full of $100 bills. Walking past your wife and she get chilled. All because of how I kept it real.
So we are back, but we're back with another video, but we're back with something a little different. It's like a Q&A with Kay type of thing, kind of spill the tea. I posted on my Instagram, Snapchat, and my Facebook stories maybe a month ago and asked you all to ask questions if you were curious about anything about me. You guys did ask a lot of questions about me, but you also asked a lot of questions about my situation with y'all brother-in-law. I have those questions and some new questions that was asked maybe earlier this week before after I posted my last vlog and I posted mine. It started real on Instagram that got a lot of people's attention. That I don't even know, which shocked me that they will even go from a reel to my YouTube to watch the video and actually have questions about my situation, like complete strangers. That's wild to me. So I have a combination of questions from people who know me, people who don't know me, from people who saw the reel, people who saw the YouTube video. So I have those questions right here in my phone, and I'm gonna jump into it right now. But before we get into it, just to remind you, I have recorded this video 5 times. The first 4 times, I hated the video. I hated it. The lighting wasn't right. I feel like, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't like the way I was answering the questions or whatever the case is. Y'all know me. I'm an Aquarius and I'm a little different. Like I feel like my mind processes things faster than my mouth can translate them into, if that makes sense. So,
girl, what the fuck is you talking about?
And the last time I recorded this video, this Q&A video, yeah, my nipple was out the whole time I was recording the video. So yeah, here we are, start scratching from the scratch. Into the questions. I've kind of got these questions categorized. They start off about me and they get deeper and deeper as we go along. So I'm gonna start with just a generic question. So the first question someone asked me is, what was my favorite food? If you know me, you know I'm from Gulfport, Mississippi. I'm from the Gulf Coast. So of course, seafood is my #1 favorite food. I love seafood. Any kind of seafood, anything. I love it. I'm particular about my fish. I don't eat a lot of fish. I don't eat salmon. It's a lot of fish I don't eat. I don't eat snapper. I don't eat none of that crap. None of it. Like I like more like cod fishes and I don't even eat trout. Like it's a lot of fish I don't really eat for real. I barely eat catfish. So yeah, seafood would be like my #1 choice. But like my overall favorite food besides seafood would have to be like Chinese food. Sounds basic. I love Chinese food. I love soul food too. So those are like my top 3 favorites. So if you want to impress me, take me to Juicy Crab. I ain't no high class, hostage ass bitch where you gotta take me to Prime or Oceans or anything. Y'all, I love me some Juicy Crab, okay? I'm gonna give me a bag and I'm gonna get down, okay? What's my favorite song at the moment? Right now, my favorite song, I discovered her kind of late, is Mariah the Scientist, Spread Thin. That's one of my favorite songs right now. Like, I feel like she put crack in that song. She put crack and Lil Fentanyl in that song because, baby, I'm addicted to that song. I play that song over and over. I play that song probably 10 times today.
I spend all my time thinking of all your loves and clothes, of switching up on everyone who loves you. But that doesn't stop my show. I think you should know that, baby.
I know my neighbor's like, bitch, could you please switch it to something else? But that's probably one of my favorite songs right now at the moment. I have some of the favorite songs, but that's my favorite song at the moment. How did you know that you was transgender? I think I kind of figured out at a young age. I just didn't know what it was. I didn't know what was wrong with me. My mom used to leave to go to work. I had 2 sisters I had to take care of. When I was a babysitter, I was a cook, I was a cleaner, I was doing hair, I was doing all this shit. Once my mom left home, and I was doing this shit like in her heels and in her clothes and her makeup. So I think I knew at a young age that I was trans, but I didn't know how to identify it because I'm young. I don't know any better. I don't know what's wrong with me. So yeah, as life progressed on, I figured out, oh, this is what's wrong. This is who you really are as a person. And so yeah, that's how I kind of knew. I just feel like I wasn't born this way necessarily. They might cause a stir when I say that. I just felt like I'm too young to remember how I felt when I was a newborn. I'm too young to remember how I felt when I was 1 or 2 years old. Well, I'm too old to know how I felt when I was that young. But I know now, or I know as I got in middle school and high school, or yeah, middle school, maybe late elementary, I can kind of remember that I always wanted to be a girl. I always remembered playing with girls and wanted to be, wanted to be one of the gangs. So that's kind of how I knew. But I just couldn't identify it at such a young age. So that's how I knew. How it's like been since transitioning. My life has been great. I don't really have any. I mean, life is the same thing. I think people expect for things to be different because you are different. But I mean, it's life. We all go through the same shit. Men, women, gay, straight, bisexual. Like we all go through this. We all go through the same walk of life. So it's nothing different. It's like something maybe a little harder than most people. You know what I'm saying? For me, the hardest thing for me is being black, trans. That's kind of hard for me, but at the same time, it's like I don't pay that shit no attention. I just do me. Like my life has been great since transitioning. It's been superb. Who inspires you the most? Who inspires me the most? I won't even go by anybody from social media or no celebrity anymore, nobody in history or anything like that. I'll go with the people around me. So if you was a female in my life and we've grown close, if you was a man in my life that we've grown close, you inspire me. I've grown or learned something from you. I would take it there on my little sister. My little sister, she's like 28, 29. She has 2 kids and she's doing an excellent job as a mom. So she inspired me. Like my best friend Teen, our best friend Janelle, like they inspired me. So if you're in my life and you've been in my life for a long time, or you encountered me in some way, shape, or form in life, whether it was coworkers, whether we hung out, in some kind of way you inspire me. Okay? So yeah. What is the pros and cons of transitioning? I would say a pro is like you finally become who you are. It's like a butterfly in a cocoon and you're blossoming and you finally found who you were. So that's a big pro for me. A con is probably like the mental strain it has on you, the physical strain it has on you, because gaining weight that's been like the biggest like con for me since I've transitioned. Like the weight gain has been like no other. The hormonal imbalance, that's another con. The mental, like I said earlier, like your mental capacity, like it's suicidal thoughts, you're angry, you're moody, you're up and down, you don't know if you're happy, you know if you're sad. That's a con. Yeah, those like the main pros and cons. The main pros and cons. Everything else that comes good out of it, that you're finally finding yourself, you're finally developing who you are, that's a good pro. Like the cons are, how do you tell a man you trans? Have you ever not told anyone? I'm gonna say this as a disclaimer. I don't walk around with a badge on my forehead and say, hey, I'm transgender. Just like people don't walk around with a badge on their forehead and say, hey, I'm a lesbian, hey, I'm gay, hey, I'm bisexual, or hey, I've got mental illness. Like we don't walk around with badges on us. So for me, if we're just in a hangout situation and you like me, or you grow a liking to me, or you know what I'm saying, you might tell my homegirl, you might tell somebody at the party, hey, I think she kind of cute, she kind of fine, like who is that? It's not my job to walk in that party and tell you, hey, y'all, I'm trans. Like, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not pressing the issue of me being the person I am, because first of all, it's nobody's business. That's first of all. Second of all, if you approach me, I will find a way to have the conversation with you, but not did in that moment. I will probably wait until we exchange numbers, or if we even exchange numbers, I'll probably wait, until we have a conversation one-on-one, not in a big group surrounding to where I can get my point across clearly to you. So, naturally, I don't tell you right upon meeting each other, because I don't want your reaction to be something that can be a physical harm to me, or to embarrass me, or to call me out in front of people, or to make me feel uncomfortable somewhere. So my best thing is to do, I will probably exchange numbers with you if I'm interested, but I will tell you upon the first initial exchange of conversation through text, I will let you know. If I'm at a gas station, you approach me and I'm not interested, I'm saying I'm not interested, I'm gonna walk away. You know what I'm saying? It's not my job to tell you, hey, I'm trans, I'm just not interested in you. Why would I do that? I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I go by. I play it the way I want to play it, but I never not told anyone, and I never would not tell nobody. Whether it's beginning the first 5 minutes of us meeting each other, whether it's 2 hours after we meet each other. But I'm gonna let you know one way or another. I'm not gonna let the situation progress on and I tell you, okay? So that answers that question. My biggest insecurity is not being financially stable. That's one of my biggest insecurities. It's not being financially stable. It's not being able to move the way I want to move. It's not being able to not have to punch into somebody's clock, have to abide by their rules. My biggest insecurity is me not being able to do what the fuck I want to do when I want to motherfucking do it and don't have to worry about how much it costs. That's my biggest insecurity. What surgeries have you had? I have not had any surgeries. I was scheduled for surgery last year before I had my near fatal car wreck last year in 2023. I was scheduled for surgery in May. I had my post-op appointment in June, July. I was scheduled for surgery in August. I went for my post-op appointment May, June, July, August. I think in July or June I had my post-op appointment. I was getting my breast done. I was getting a fat transfer to my hips, and I was getting a tummy tuck, and I was getting 360 lipo. Just based off the fact that those are things I feel like I needed to do to make myself be more presentable. Like, how can I say this? I wasn't insecure. Let's recant back. One of my insecurities is my weight. It's my weight and my me not being financially stable. The weight part only because I'm like 6'4.5", and I feel like the more weight you gain, the bigger of a woman that you are, to where it can make people feel like that's a big bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be no Queen Latifah, sweetheart. I'm trying to be an Angel Reese out here, not no Queen Latifah. So nothing against her. She's a beautiful black woman. I'm not going against her, but for me, that's something I don't want for myself. So for me, that was a big insecurity, and I was going to address that insecurity last year. I was going to have some surgery, but I had my car wreck, so I wasn't able to have that done. But I was getting 360 lipo, I was getting a fat transfer to my hips, and I was getting a tummy tuck, and I was getting my breasts done. The reason I was getting my breasts done, I love my breast size now, but I wanted to be like just a little more fuller, to where, I don't know, what was the point of me getting why was I even paying that much money to get my breasts done? I don't know. I don't even know why. I don't even know. I probably would have got to the surgery or with the pre-op, like, no, so I don't want my breasts done, because I'm at a comfortable size now. Like, I don't have to have no big old jugs. And plus, I don't like my breasts like they're like 2 bowling balls sitting on your chest. Like, it's 2 balls they've scratched out the skin for. So, yeah. I don't know why I was going to get my breasts done. But, yeah, no surgeries yet. I was thinking about having a nose job, a filler job on my nose, just so I can shrink the size of my nose, if that'll help me. And probably a little fillers and shit in my face, just to feminize my face a little bit more. But I don't really have any desire to have any surgeries, because I don't want to be the girl who pokes out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a girl in a lineup of girls you can just automatically say, I know what that is. That's something right about that. That was too perfect. Plus, I feel like all the girls start to look alike. I don't look like all the girls. I want to look my part. I want to look like the way I want to look. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked me what happened between you and Shard. Girl, I thought I told you what happened, but I guess I didn't. Shard just wasn't getting what I wanted out of the situation. I was giving myself to something, and it wasn't giving itself back. And so, yeah, me and Shard, we dated on and off for 3.5, 4 years maybe. And finally, I was like, girl, this is enough of this. And you wanna know what the icing on the cake was? And this might sound so similar to what I'm going through now, but Shard ended up going to jail the last year we were together, but he only went for like a couple of days. Shard got out probably a week later. He finally came to see me after I built him out and all this kind of shit. He finally came and saw me, and a week later he cheated on me with a white girl. Yeah. I know what y'all thinking, you and me goddamn jail niggas. Yeah. He wasn't like a jailbird. He just went to jail for like a old court case that he missed the court date on. Yeah. But Shard had been cheating on me, child. Shard had been talking to other bitches. Shard, he really needs to be with a white girl, because every time we split or we break up, he gets with a white girl. So that whole time of 3.5 years that we was off and on, every time we left each other, he got with a white girl. So I don't know why he just won't go and be with who he want to be with. Just go be with your white girl. Nothing against my white girls out there. Nothing against y'all, baby. I love everybody equally. Wasn't you engaged when you worked at the Outback in Conyers, and what happened? I guess I was kind of engaged. I don't know what you would call it. My ex-fiance, I guess if y'all want to say that, he proposed to me in the midst of cheating on me, the woman he was cheating on me with, she ended up getting pregnant, but she lost the baby. And she called off the engagement to him. He ended up proposing to me with the same ring. I didn't find this out till afterwards. He proposed to me with the same ring he proposed with her. And so, yeah. During this time, I guess I was kind of, I don't know if I was, would you call that engaged? Because the nigga was doing him the whole time. So I guess, yeah, yes and no. And that's kind of what happened. And then the person I was engaged to, he ended up moving to New York. So, yeah. Well, kids, if so, how would you have them? Right now, I would say no. I have no desires to have kids. I don't. I once upon a time thought so. Maybe a month ago I thought maybe I would want some kids, but from going through what I was going through, from being mentally drugged in my situation, and then not only that, and not having a job right now, and having to fend for myself, which has been very hard. Even though I had help from like my friends, and I still have help from brother-in-law. I still have help from him, but at the same time, I would not want to put a child in a situation with anything I have going on. Plus, right now I'm not mentally stable enough to even take care of a fucking child. I can barely take care of myself. So for right now, to wear out all that shit in the past, I think I'll opt out for kids for now. We're not doing that. Oh my God, did you sleep with anyone at Papado while you were working there? No. I was in a relationship the whole time I worked at Papado. Not only that, I was like the oldest, like I wasn't the oldest person that worked there, but there was no one around my age that well, no, it was. It was some people around my age, but it was nobody that I was attracted to. So no, I slept with nobody at Papado. So no matter what the rumors, I know who this question came from. No matter what the rumors told y'all, I've never. It's not, it's just never happened, didn't happen. No. Next question. Y'all really trying to dig up the tea for me with these questions. Hey boo, I love the sewing on you. I know you said that it's a lot of maintenance. Would you go back and get another one? I would definitely. This is like the most low maintenance thing ever to me. I think the next time I go and get a sew, I will probably go to somebody who specializes in sew-ins just to see what results they give me versus who I go to now. But yeah, girl, I'm addicted. Fuck them, man. Forget them wigs, glue and shit everywhere. I don't have to worry about none of that, baby. I tie this up, untie it, and go about my business. So yeah, this is not my first or my last time. So these next set of questions, they're gonna be in reference to the reel I posted. It's gonna be a reference to my situation. It's gonna be a reference to the last YouTube video that y'all seen. I'm not gonna go into detail with these questions, with these answers to these questions, just because I feel like I don't really feel the need to, only because I know that, oh gosh, I know that I was gonna be open, I was gonna be candid about everything that goes on in my life. But I don't like to be judged. I don't like for people or strangers to come into my inbox, or either to comment under the reel I post, or either comment under my videos on YouTube telling me how dumb I am and how stupid. Even though I've said it numerous times in the video, or I keep saying it, if I repeat it to myself, I don't want to hear from a stranger because you don't know me, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to answer these the best way I can, but at the same time, yeah, this is my first time ever like being in a situation where people are actually, strangers I don't even know, is actually coming into my life and saying, like, not saying negative things, but they're only going by what they're saying, so I can't really blame them. So the first question, well, the second half of the questions, the first question is, what made you sign a $66,000 bond? Okay, if you know anything about bail bonds, you know anything about bailing somebody out of jail, you pay 10% of the $66K. So we paid, not just I didn't go into detail. I didn't just myself pay $66K. You pay 10% of the $66K. You can set up a payment plan on the 10% that you pay. So he gave up some money, I gave up some money. I took out a loan, he did what he had to do to get the money. But I did sign the bond, so that answers that question. I didn't sign a fucking $666,000 bond for nobody, nor did I take out like a $66,000 loan. Like, yeah, I know the real can be misleading, but I feel like if you have common sense, then you know what I'm saying, like how this shit really goes. Somebody said, complete stranger, they asked me, are you dumb? I'm not dumb. I can play dumb though. The next question is, did he really cheat on you his first day out? I mean, you might as well say that. He came home on a Sunday. By Monday, he was on dating apps. regardless if it was casual conversation, regardless if it was anything other than casual. The fact that you would come home and the first thing you do is download a dating app, that's an eyebrow raiser. That to me, I'm considering you cheating. Anything you're doing outside of what we have going on, that to me is considered cheating. Sorry. How do you know that he's really cheating? I'm not gonna say it's obvious because I didn't catch him in the act. I didn't catch him in the bed with nobody. I didn't read text messages of them saying, oh, thank you for coming over last night or anything like that. But all signs lead to one fucking thing. Now, y'all dumb or am I dumb? For asking this kind of fucking question, like, it's just all the signs led to something's not right. Like, I have women calling my phone. I have women texting my phone. I have women posting you on Instagram. I have you on POF. I have you being on Tag. I have you being on Grindr. You know what I'm saying? I'm having all these signs. You're not coming home in fucking almost 2 weeks. You've been home for probably 3 days out of 2 weeks you've been home. Like, what the fuck else is there for me to believe? Like, come on, y'all. Let's keep it real. He'll give you an explanation of what he was doing. All the explanation that I got from when I was, questioning all these things was, I'm not cheating on you. I'm not cheating on you. Can't no female tell you that I stuck my woo-ha in them or they stuck their woo-ha in me or blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. It never gave that. It was never that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. His explanation of having the dating apps is because, I'm trying to start my fitness business. And so, that's another social platform where I can promote my fitness business. Well, first of all, where you have to have a business, you have to promote a business in the first place. So if you don't have a business to promote a business, then how the fuck are you promoting a business without a business? If I make sense, how can you promote a business and you don't have a business yet? You haven't even started to even have a business card, have an Instagram page, have anything to promote a business on a dating website. So that was a crock of bullshit. So that's been his explanation this whole time. And the fact that he's saying, I'm away from home so much because I'm trying to make money because we have bills to pay. We have a lot of shit coming up that we have to pay for. So that's been another excuse because are you staying with him? I believe in second chances. I believe in second chances, maybe third chances. I believe in giving a person the opportunity to make things right. If that makes me look like a fool, then so be it. If it makes me look dumb, then so be it. But like I tell y'all, like I just said, I would never be dumb, but I would play dumb. I cannot move off emotions, okay? Emotions will get you fucked up every single time. My thing is to move smarter. My thing is to move in such a way that you would start to question everything that you did to me without me even have to say anything. I'm gonna say this, it's cheaper to keep them. And if I so decide once I get on my feet that this is something I don't want anymore for myself, I have every right to walk away. I've done the best thing that I can do. I've done everything I can do to make the situation work. And we're gonna leave it at that. That's all I'm gonna say. And other than that, it was no more questions. I just had a lot of words of inspirations from people. One person, I really hope that you meet and experience peace and good things come your way. We live by choices, so choose wisely. Thank you for those words of encouragement. I've got a lot of encouraging words from people. That's just one of the ones that stood out for me because this person is kind of, I really like this person. I was surprised this person would even be interested in what I have going on for real, so I shared that one. But yeah, I've got a lot of inspirational things for people. Keep your head up. It's gonna be okay. Karma is this, and you're a good person. And people who know me, they know how good my heart is. And so I'm not gonna let this situation consume me or control me because it has done so for the past 11 months of my life. Now it's probably a year almost. Don't y'all give up. You know what I'm saying? Love and let peace. And do whatever you have to do for yourself, baby. Fuck what everybody else got to say. Live your life, baby. Live it unapologetically. Do what you have to do for you, poo. And that's it. Thank y'all for tuning in to this question and answering video. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. I hope I answered everyone question that sent me questions. I know this has been a long-awaited video, but yeah, y'all have it. Thank y'all so much. Peace.
I'll be more than a lover.